For this activity, you're going to want sand with some water in it, so it's kind of crumbly like that, as well as water to make at least the shape that you're going to use. It's important that you use a shape that can go in and come out. For example, if I did this one way, it would just make a block. So as you can see, there needs to be some plaster in this. And plaster is a funky material in that you have to really work with it as you go to get the right consistency, which is a little bit of like a pancake batter. That pancake batter is going to come right about here. You want to add the plaster to the water. I've just found that that works better. I'm about out of plaster, so this is the challenge, is not using too much water to start with. And that's mixing in nicely. We're getting close. Again, this is still so liquid that it's just going to seep into the sand rather than form a plaster. So I'm going to hope we have enough left to thicken it up. And I think we're just okay. You see how it's kind of holding its form pretty well? That was a good gauge of plaster and water. Now, we're going to have the kids level their sand. So, level is a new concept, but if they can say make flat, maybe. Make even is a good math word. Alright, you don't want to press it too hard because that model to cast has to go in. So I'm going to use this cool one. And I'm going to press it in until the edges are to the edge. Now here's where I recommend that while the shape's in there, the kids sharpen up the edges by just pushing it up so it's nice and even. This is a bit of a concept, so beware. Now they have to get it out of there without making the form go bad. So there's that. Next step is to take this plaster, and the longer it has to sit, the thicker it's going to get, but the more trouble it's going to give you. So you might need to help the kids do this for more difficult shapes. Just doing a cube, they can probably manage themselves. Alright, I'm just going to touch it up a little bit. Alright, now I think we're going to get the shape we're going for. You're going to want to let that set for about 4 hours.